Hello everybody, and this is Chaos with Chaos Esports Productions, bringing you another viewer cast from AricTaylor. So today we're going to be looking at a PvZ. Aric is a Silver League player, and he's hoping to get some feedback on how his PvT's going. Um, and that's kind of what we're here to do. So, just for everybody's information, there's an email address in the description. If you'd like me to cast one of your replays, give you some feedback on how you're doing in a particular matchup, feel free to submit your replays to that email, and I try to get to all the well, for right now, I've been trying to get to all the replays. I've only gotten a couple as of right now, two from Aric here. So yeah, so feel free to submit your replays, and I'll be sure to look at them and give you kind of my opinion of how you're doing and kind of some suggestions of what I see, kind of what I see from pro players and how you stack up. So Aric's going to be opening with a. Let's go ahead and change this to his Okay, Aric's going to be opening up with a pylon in his main base. PvZ. I don't necessarily recommend walling off kind of like a Terran does. I'd actually prefer this pylon to be kind of back here. That way, when it's time to build your gateway, you can just easily whip out a probe, build your gateway, and be on your way mining. Another thing I want to mention is you choose not to scout. Against PvZ, I mean, I know there are some builds like an Immortal Sentry All-In that kind of require you not to scout, but not scouting is kind of a little bit risky because if they do go for a 6 pool, you want to definitely be aware of it, chrono boost out your zealot, and be ready for it. And then it looks like you're holding on to a lot of minerals right now. You're gonna probably come down here, plant down a pylon, or is that your scout? That's your scout. Okay, so definitely should have had a gas go down. And there's your pylon. And then I would assume Cybernetics Core should probably come relatively soon here. You send him back to mining. No Cybernetics Core. That's gonna be really late, which means your options for any early pressure are pretty much zero at this point. And then, I mean, you could expand. So, I think after seeing this, I'm going to probably another gateway. I have to ask the question of why a second gateway and why. Okay, there's your Cybernetics Core. So your Cybernetics Core is now extremely delayed. This kind of roundabout wall, I don't know what you call this, is obviously not going to be terribly effective. As you can see, the Zealot kind of has plenty of room in between this gateway, and if your opponent goes speedlings, he's just going to run up into your base, kill all your probes, and you're going to be dead, which is never a fun thing to deal with. So highly recommend Cybernetics Core before the gateway, and then this wall, I probably would scoot the gateway one little tick towards the Zealot. That way, the Zealot's a full wall off. So let's see. You get in, you scout, you see a gas and a spawning pool. So you're probably looking at early speedlings. No big deal. I mean, it could potentially be roaches, but probably less likely. So at this point, you're just getting out some units. So far, you've done a pretty decent job keeping your probe production up. I'll go back and take a look and see if you are pretty consistent, which is obviously a good thing, especially in the lower leagues, because a lot of people, they get to a point where they're just like, I'm going to stop making probes, and that's never effective. So, repositioning all your guys to be up in the front. Your probe is going back. Let's see what that does. So you're going for a 4-gate. Now, PvZ, if your Zerg player gets any hint of aggression, he's gonna probably be able to stop this. Because, I mean, at this point, he's on 2 bases. You're on 1. So his production should be, is that appears to be either a roach warren or a macro hatch. If that's a macro hatch, he's gonna have more than enough production to take out whatever aggression comes his way. So that's gonna be a little bit iffy. And so you build a pylon over here, and you're choosing to take a hidden expansion. Now, hidden expansions in the lower league can win you games, but I really don't recommend it, just because in the later games in later leagues people scout these kind of things, and basically that's 400, 75, 75, so there's 550, 650 minerals that you just lost, if that gets scouted and taken out, which is never never a good thing. Keeping your units in the middle, good idea. That way you can see if he's coming, and then you choose to move out. So you've got a handful of stalkers, and only... Now, this composition, I probably would recommend like 3 of these stalkers actually being zealots, because at this point the only thing you've scouted is lings. You don't know whether this is a roach warren, unless you clicked it and figured it out. So you're not really sure of what he has. Also, most Zerg players tend to go for a relatively early 3rd base. So let's see if you choose to pressure the natural or go to check up on this potential 3rd that's up here. So you're just waiting with your camera. You're looking at your probes, looking at your gateways, looking at this over here, building more units. So you're going in, you're going to poke up into the natural, you're going to say, hey buddy, what's going on? And you're going to take out a lot of probes, actually. I don't see... So he does have roaches, so I guess the number of stalkers probably isn't the worst thing, because stalkers are generally pretty good against roaches before they have speed. And it looks like you're going to actually win this, because your Zerg player didn't make units in time. He didn't see the aggression coming and failed to do so, and now it looks like he's streaming him all his units. So yeah, you kind of lucked out with your build, in that he didn't see your aggression coming at all, which is obviously good for you. If he had been a decent player, he probably would have had overlords kind of chilling out over here, maybe even one kind of here-ish, to see this coming. And you're pretty much going to walk in here and kind of clean up, not really have any big deal, because you got enough stuff that he can't really deal with, and he calls GG. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do for this game, I'm going to go ahead and submit another video, and kind of give you a, kind of a feel for how a build against a Zerg player should go. In the lower leagues, this kind of play is, obviously you can win games with this kind of play, but as you get up to the higher leagues, this type of play is not going to be viable. People are going to scout this. People are going to see, hey, this person's going to attack me. I'm going to build lots of units and just overwhelm him. And then you're going to be on 1-base economy with no tech whatsoever and just flat out die. So yeah, I'll go ahead and submit another video. I'll put the link in the description. I'll probably end up doing it on the same map, and then you can kind of take a look and let me know what you think of kind of the generic opening for PvZ. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this, feel free to like and subscribe the video. I'm also going to be doing, like, when I play during the week, I generally stream. So if you want to come check me out at Twitch, I'll go ahead and leave my Twitch account in the email. You can come follow me and check me out. I try to do, for people who come and sit and chat, I try to interact with you guys and hopefully get you into some team games or maybe some 1v1s with me. or if you want some coaching, just kind of, obviously I'm kind of I can't talk today. I'm a platinum player, kind of getting up to the Diamond Masters area. So if you'd like some help with your play, I'm more than happy to help you out. Come sit and chat, and we'll get you into a game and help you learn how to play this game. Anyways, so I think that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.